Welcome back to the CH Sports channel. We are here for the final round of the 2021 Resistance Discs Open out at Trojan Park. We are back. Commentary from myself, Chris Nelson, and DJ Herrington. What's going on tonight, DJ?
Not a lot. What's going on, everyone?
Coverage, as always, brought to you by Flight Towel, Upper Park Disc Golf, and Resistance Discs. Here is our quick leaderboard check-in. We got Adam Hammonds leading the way at 20 under par. Scott Withers trying to keep up at 18. And then we got everybody else. Here is our chase card for today. Jeremy Koling, Nate Sexton, Big Sexy. You guys know who they are. AJ Carey and Alex Russell.
Yeah, jumping right into hole one. This is going to be a par 3 playing at around 420 feet. We're going to see a couple forehands, I imagine, maybe a couple backhand rollers, maybe a sneaky hyzer gap. I've seen that play a bit. We got OB probably 30 feet behind the basket, maybe a little bit more, but this is a great starting hole at Trojan Park.
So this was the final round Sunday, and Jeremy Koling looking nice in that Tiger Sunday red, but these conditions aren't going to be as nice to us today as they were for round 2. It is going to be coming down consistently for basically the entire round. So we'll see how our players adjust to the conditions. Jeremy Koling's a bit early inside.
I imagine Nate elects for a forehand here.
Yeah. Good to see Nate back in Oregon. I know he has a couple state titles out here at Trojan. So excited to watch how prior state champion attacks our gold layout. And this is exactly what you're talking about. Nice flex forehand on the green. Great way to start your round.
Great shot there by Nate.
I'm going to guess that was like an X-Cal or something. Alex Russell also no slouch in the forehand department.
And also a prior Oregon State champion.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, we had 5 of the 6 last state champions of Oregon playing out of the last 10 years. I think the only one that wasn't there was Dion Arlen.
That's awesome, yeah. Ryan Robinson was out there as well this weekend. This is AJ Carey taking the backhand, going to show us the roller line. This is pretty common for those who don't have the 420 forehand. And he'll have a putt from there off to the right side.
Alex, little forehand approach. Nice little skip shot.
Yeah, beautiful skip. X3 from Germ. That'll work.
Yeah, a little more tricky shot there.
Yeah, there's a great putt to start your day.
Yeah, that's how you get your round going. There you go, AJ.
It's a quick 50, 60 footer. So we get a nice replay. Just starts it out nice and right. You can see him out of his hand. He was confident it was going to find the chains, and it does. Oh, Nate. Big putted.
That's a little low there. Little first putt jitters. Mm-hmm. We all get them.
Even Nate Sexton. But par on hole 1, not a big deal.
Yeah, no harm done there.
So nice stroke on the card for AJ. Just start the round. It's a nice bonus birdie to pick up. It's kind of interesting as these players are, so far back at the lead. You want to keep pushing and pushing, but you're coming into the round not quite thinking, I'm in it to win it. Being 8 strokes back at Adam and how he's playing this weekend. But hole 2, pretty simple. You got water carry for 220 feet. As long as you clear that, you should have a putt of some kind. AJ asking for the bounty, but nice birdie look from 20 feet.
Yeah, this is definitely a must get as you get your round going. This is a good way. If you get a par on hole 1, this is a good one to get going there. Pretty easy hole. Playing as the easiest hole on the course today.
Nate with a soft Sexton Firebird. Leaks a little right, but shouldn't be an issue for Nate. Alex doesn't like this. Maybe just a little long. Man.
Just a little low there again.
Yeah, uncharacteristic misses for Nate. AJ, a good 2 for 2 start. Nice straddle out from Germ. So misputt from Nate keeps us from the star frame. I'm sure he was chalking this hole up as a birdie, but let's see if he can right the ship on the next one.
Yeah, a few birds, an uncharacteristic miss for Nate there. Moving on to hole 3, playing as one of the hardest holes on the day. This is a 380-foot par 3. We saw Big Germ go huge hyzer over the water in the Jomez practice round, but most people will elect to throw some sort of flip up to flat, fairway to distance driver just inside or even outside of that big tree on the right that we just passed, hoping for a little skip up and hopefully get a look for your 2.
AJ showing you that just inside that tree you mentioned. Give him a nice circle 2 look. Germ going forehand. Wow. Sticking to his strengths, and if that fought through, he should be far enough up there for a simple par.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit of a grip thing, just having a little bit more grip on the forehand in the rain.
Yeah, great point. Liking this one out of Nate. Squeak by that tree, and yeah, he's got another putt.
Good up there from Germ.
Nate's got a dart in his hand. I like this. And man, yeah. Not quite there on the putting green just yet. And a cage hit this time from Alex.
Yeah, decent effort, just a little low.
Oh man. AJ just off the top for that turkey start. There we go.
And Nate keeping the par train rolling right now.
Yeah, hopefully watching that putter go in will give him the confidence on the next one. He just really just has to get that nose up. AJ squeaks it in.
Yeah, just barely over the rim there. There's no pictures on the scorecard.
Everyone's got their bags under their umbrellas, using their towels, discs under shirts. It's a wet one out there, so par frame on 3, pretty typical. That's a really tough birdie to get in these conditions. On to hole 4, par 4. First shot is a placement shot onto this grassy area. You got OB on both sides. Depending on how close you are to the water on the left, it's going to make this second shot easier. Got another significant water carry, I want to say around 300 feet, and then this basket's kind of perched out here on this outstretch of grass. You got the resistance disc wall in the background, which will be an OB line.
Yeah, it's a little bit further than that. I clocked it with the rangefinder from the concrete pad there. That was just a little bit short, just short of where AJ threw his drive there, and it's still about 390 to 400 feet. So It's a big shot.
Yeah, no kidding. But two good placement shots from Germ and AJ. See a lot of forehands off this tee just to take that water out of play. This grass is also really sticky right now.
And as you can tell, it is coming down.
Yeah.
They are getting the full effect of Trojan Park right now.
It looks like our state championship round's in mid-September. This is crazy. Germ's first up on the approach. Playing a more safer line, giving himself a nice circle 2 birdie putt. It's a nice way to play the hole.
Yeah, I wasn't super happy with that out of his hand. This is the line you're looking for. Great shot from Nate. This has got to just go a little bit.
Oh, please stick.
And he's got the green flag. Great shot.
Yeah, that was a wonderful committed shot from Nate. Same thing with Alex. Great flex over it, and that is parked. Man, yeah, that concrete pad is just right in his plant foot, and I wonder if that kind of got in his head a bit.
Yeah, a little more grip on the pad than maybe on the wet grass.
And that approach shot, he would have preferred it closer. Germ with a long look. That'll par. Alex in a short sleeve t-shirt. No problem.
That's a great bird.
Nate to get on the board. There we go.
Yeah, that's a great birdie there. This is a super tough hole with the water carry on the second shot.
Yeah, good bogey putt there from AJ. Germ putts in for par, umbrella in hand.
Yeah, it is pouring right now, man.
It really is.
If you had a caddy that could carry your umbrella over all of your putts, you would do it.
Absolutely. So good, great birdies from Nate and Alex. AJ with the unfortunate 5, but the card still battling. We're all just separated by 2 strokes as we'll kick it off to our sponsor.
This video is brought to you by Resistance Discs. Head over to resistancediscs.com and use code CHSports at checkout to get free shipping on any order over $25. Thank you to resistancediscs.com, and let's get back to the video.
All right, moving into hole 5, playing as one of the easier holes on the course. Par 4, 602 feet. Drone going a little bit slower over our landing zone here. Pretty much a pitch hyzer and then a little bit of a water carry onto this peninsula. A great 2-shot par 4. Only eagles you'll see on this hole are throw-ins. But pretty textbook there for Alex, playing the perfect spot.
Yeah, that's all you really need off the tee is just that intermediate hyzer. Nate says 2 left out of the hand, but I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Just another little hyzer into the green there.
Term back to the forehand, and yeah, you know, I trust his judgment with those forehands. It's in a perfect spot. AJ gets a nice little skip there at the end. Should open up the gap for him.
Pretty routine set of tee shots for most of the pro field. Oh, little slip there from Germ.
Oh man, yeah, that
and
sucks.
Finds the water.
We'll see if where they give him the mark, if he was able to cross any of that grass. Alex, textbook play.
Yeah, that'll be just edge of circle there for AJ.
Nate a little tucked on the inside, but shouldn't be a problem. We got a great hyzer play from Nate. And Germ did not cross, so he's all the way back, throwing 4. Gets a good plant, makes a good correction, and should be able to get that bogey. Yep, right there.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, squeaking it in. Good putt by AJ.
That's a couple low left putts. Usually only see Scotty hit those, but AJ trying to join the club.
You can't miss if you hit low left. That's what Scott says.
Good back-to-back birdies from Nate. Get his round on track. Gives Germ his putter.
It was the #1 disc that was Trojan.
Alex just a tap-in birdie. So Russell leading the way, 3 down through 5 on the card. Got a couple 2 downs from AJ and Sexton, and Germ falls back to even with that bogey. Hole 6, nice little peninsula hole. A lot of common play is the righty forehand as you're gonna mitigate the skips and kind of land softly on the green. Alex gonna dial it up real quick. Oh.
And luckily skipping into that long grass and not over it. If you land on that bottom side of the hill, your disc can take a big flare and you can find yourself in the water at times.
Yeah, maybe a little wide from Nate, but he'll have a similar distance putt just from the other side. That's a good spot for AJ right there, maybe 15, 18 feet.
Yeah, playing it into the hillside.
I like this from Germ, just a little short though, we'll see.
Yeah, needed to go. He was calling for it.
So Nate still struggling with the getting that putter at the right height. Oh,
This is a really tough basket to putt on when you're down below it. Germ picking up the bird.
No. Having those big old Mach X's helps a little bit on this putt compared to those Mach 3s before, Mach 5s.
Yeah, Mach 3 or Mach 5. I'm not sure.
Buggers.
Skinny spit outs. You can hit dead on the pole, it'll spit right back at you.
Yeah, shout out to the Pac West guys for letting us use their baskets for this pro tour.
Yeah, it was definitely much needed out here. Couple birdies, couple pars. We have 3 of our players at 13 under and Nate leading the way at 14. Moving into hole 7, this hole is playing around 400 feet. You're going to see the backhand righty play aim at those 2 trees on the right and try to come in just before those and get a skip. We're playing left of the path on this hole on the left side. I was out of bounds in the rough, and as well as the road on the right.
Yeah, AJ maybe just a touch wide. He's going to have a interesting putt pinched off by that bush. Germ maybe a little early. We'll see what kind of ground play that got. Alex trying to take that line you were talking about, but the ground is not giving a lot of skips right now. It's so saturated.
Yeah, just aim at those 2 trees, hyzer right inside of it. If it didn't hit anything, it looks good.
Common landing zone right here, about 50-60 feet short. Here's AJ having to go over that bush. Good, pretty good bid, honestly.
Yeah, Nate from probably 23 feet there. Good putt. And the rain is not letting up, and I don't think it's gonna let up today. It is. I think it rained a half an inch to an inch on this day. It's a doozy out there.
Yeah, it really just never gave us a break. So your only goal really throughout the round is just to keep your throwing hand dry. As long as you can get that couple seconds of grip right before your shot with a dry hand, it's gonna make a lot of difference. But Sexton and Germ picking up the birdies. Sexton now tied for the lead on the card at 3 down with a couple others. Hole 8, we're playing this fresh resistance disc open tee pad, making it a par 3. 447, you're just going to be punching a backhand hyzer for righties through the straight gap, miss the trees, land on grass, and see what kind of putt you got. Oh my gosh.
Oh. And the negative skip.
Gosh.
Wow. Just like hit a rock. Like what?
That looked fantastic from Germ. What a brutal break to get that anti-skip.
Yeah, he threw his shot and ran straight back to the umbrella. He knew it was good, and just unfortunate skip.
Oh, Nate slipped out early. AJ slipped out on the plant, but that's maybe pin high.
Yeah, you should be putting. Maybe circle 2 look.
Alex trying to get that up there, and that's also a nice circle 2 look. I'll take that. So this upshot, completely blind for Nate. Kind of tricky as you don't want to go too far left into those branches. They're nice and wet today, hanging pretty low. Give you a nice obstructive putt. Germ for the par. Wow.
Excellent par save.
What a way to play the hole.
A replay on that one. 45, 50 footer down the hill.
That's a great way to erase that bad break from the memory. AJ's putt is looking fantastic.
Yeah, great putt there. Circle 2 look, probably 40 feet down the hill.
We got another replay.
Back to back.
Not sure what he's putting with, but it's got to be something nice and stable. He just pushes it out flat, and the disc just fades right into the chains.
Yeah, great reach towards the basket there. Good extension.
So Alex will par. Nate, this was a great upshot from Nate. The screen can get pretty tricky quick, but par is no big deal on 8. AJ will pick up the bonus birdie though, that's for sure.
Moving on to hole 9, another excellent 2-shot par 4. The drone flyover just went straight through our Mando for today. We're gonna see there's some straight shots off the tee, maybe a couple forehands. The drone is going through the left gap here. We may see some people try to play out wide to the right and then take a big hyzer over the road. AJ electing for the forehand, trying to push it out right and get some space behind those trees over there.
Yeah, AJ in the perfect spot. Germ maybe getting a little squeaky, but should have an opportunity to get up and down. Nate going, I think that's an orc, and it fights through that left side, but not quite to the landing spot you want for that hyzer over the road. And Alex, that's great.
Yeah, Germ probably in the perfect spot here. That sign really isn't in the way much. Nice and high, let it filter down the hill.
Oh yeah.
Great shot.
AJ testing that road, needs a nice skip. Gets a decent one. He'll have a putt.
Yeah, just missed the sign there.
Yeah. Oh. AJ getting real close.
How close was that to the sign?
But he's up there for the birdie putt. Yeah, Nate not getting quite as far as the others, forced to go the forehand route, and that's a pretty good skip for how wet that ground is.
Yeah, you could see him splash right into a puddle there, splash out of it, luckily. Keep those feet dry.
Yeah.
And a great putt by Nate.
There's a nice little jump putt from Nate. He's usually very good at these 40, 45 footers. And this is definitely a hole you don't want to miss as a forehand predominant player, especially.
Yeah, I agree. This is definitely one that's you're wanting to get, and we're going to see maybe a star frame, I think, with where I see these other 2 discs. Oh, maybe.
Oh. Give it to him.
I thought his disc was right by the basket, but I guess we will be seeing a star frame. Great putt by Alex there.
Germ. Little veteran move, keeping his personal putters dry. Using Alex's.
We've seen him do that a couple times.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said, nice star frame for the card there. AJ 5 down to the front 9. That's a pretty good start. We'll see if it's good enough to catch any of our leaders on that lead card. But solid play from all our competitors. We'll see how they can do on that treacherous back 9.
Yeah, it only gets harder from here. We'll catch you guys on the back.
Hey guys, Colin here with CH Sports. I just wanted to give a huge shout out to my coverage sponsors. These videos would not be able to come to life without these people's help, so I really appreciate it. There's plans starting as low as $3 a month, and every single dollar helps grow the channel. If you would like to see your name or business listed in the credits of every single one of my videos, please head over to patreon.com/chsports.